Hello everyone, Shen Thomas here. We're going to do a little video talking about Wing Chun stances and footwork. So we have some drills that we do to kind of work on our stances and footwork. And it's all kind of based on the Wing Chun little goat riding stance, right? And so it's our stance that we use in Silam Tao, right? So when we open the Silam Tao, you know, some people open this way, you know. Our lineage, we cross and we bend down, toes out, and then we roll and come back into the stance, right? So that's our little Wing Chun stance. And so our forward stance is that Wing Chun stance basically turned on its side, right? So instead of just having both feet that way, pointing the same way, you know, for like a forward stance, well, what happens is it leaves this vulnerable to get kicked, right? So we actually turn the back foot in just a little bit, and it brings this knee in, so that way we can move, and this groin is protected from anybody, you know, just having a foot in between our legs and bringing it straight up, right, and hitting us. So that's why our forward stance looks the way it does, okay? And so Wing Chun, with its goat riding stance and its forward stance, it's able to do away with a lot of other traditional stances, other martial arts use, and basically the Kung Fu, the Shaolin stances that utilize the bow stance for punching, right? And the empty stance for kicking with the front leg, right? The bow stance for kicking with the rear leg, okay? So instead of having the two stances, we can do the Wing Chun forward stance, and we can kick without really changing the stance with the front leg or the rear leg, right? We can kick either way from that stance, okay? So that's the main reason why Wing Chun is kind of like martial arts abbreviated or simplified, right? So it actually makes it easier to utilize. Okay, so some people think of the bow stance as being able to, with the movement, with the punch, right? Being able to use that movement with the punch. Well, we do the same thing. It doesn't look like much with Wing Chun, but we're actually moving all that body weight with the punch. So that body weight, as we slide our base, adds to the power of that punch. So that's why we start doing all these sliding footwork drills in Wing Chun. So we only use those, the sliding footwork, when we're actually in range. So we can walk or move however we want, right? Until we get within about 5 feet or so of our opponent. And, you know, we might be in long range, kicking range, but then we'll use a kick as a distraction, or a kick to intercept a kick, and then we slide in. So with that slide in, it's kind of like sliding into home base, right? With that slide in, then we're in close range, okay? So again, with our footwork, kind of like Tai Chi, instead of moving all the weight slowly and turning and kind of moving it, right? We actually take the step and we slide the base. Step and slide. So we do that with just our guide hands, right? We do that with our punches. And then we can do that with our kicks, right? And we can even kick this way, change our foot if we want. Kick here or kick here. Anyway, just some basics on Wing Chun footwork. Thanks for joining me.